Have you ever met someone who seems to know everything? They can debate philosophy, break down complex theories, and probably correct your grammar in 5 different ways. But when it comes to money, they're struggling. They're working long hours, barely making ends meet, or even drowning in debt despite their intelligence. It doesn't add up, right? How can someone be so smart yet still be broke? Shouldn't intelligence guarantee financial success? Here's the hard truth. Being book smart and being money smart are 2 completely different things. Intelligence alone won't make you rich. In fact, in some cases, it can actually hold you back. Today, I'm going deep. I'm going to break down 7 real reasons why so many intelligent people stay broke. And I promise you, some of these will hit harder than you expect. If you've ever felt like you should be way further ahead financially, or if you know someone who fits this description, keep watching. This might just be the wake-up call you need. Welcome to Flourish in Wealth, where financial freedom begins. First off, the biggest trap that smart people fall into is this. They think understanding something is the same as doing it. They read books about investing but never actually invest. They watch business videos but never start a business. They analyze market trends but never make a move. It's like thinking you can get in shape just by reading fitness guides. Knowing how to lift weights won't build muscle. You have to do the work, but smart people get stuck in analysis paralysis. They want to understand everything before they take action, and because they're always overthinking, they never actually start. Meanwhile, someone with half their intelligence but twice their courage is out there making moves, taking risks, and building wealth. Guys, imperfect action beats perfect inaction every time. The world doesn't reward intelligence. It rewards results. Next, a lot of smart people stay broke because they're too focused on looking impressive instead of actually being rich. They go after degrees, titles, and careers that make them sound successful, but don't necessarily make them money. Think about it. How many doctors, lawyers, or professors do you know who are still drowning in student loan debt? They spent years in school only to end up with financial stress. Meanwhile, someone with no degree is out there flipping real estate, running an online business, or investing in assets that make money while they sleep. The truth is, wealth isn't about status. It's about value. The market doesn't care about your degrees. It cares about what you can offer that people will pay for. If your fancy title isn't translating into financial security, it might be time to rethink what success actually means. Now let's take a step back and look at this from another angle. Some of the richest people in the world aren't the ones with the highest IQs or the most degrees. They're the ones who understood that knowledge without execution is useless. Take Mark Zuckerberg, for example. He dropped out of Harvard. Now don't get me wrong, he's obviously intelligent. But here's the key difference. He didn't sit around waiting to finish his education before building something valuable. Meanwhile, there are thousands of Harvard graduates with multiple degrees, working corporate jobs, and making a fraction of what he makes. Why? Because school teaches knowledge, but real wealth comes from execution. Zuckerberg took action, that's the difference, and he's not the only one. Look at Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. He's one of the richest people in the world, yet he wasn't a straight-A student. In fact, he struggled in school because of dyslexia and ended up dropping out at just 16 years old. Now, most people would assume that if you can't even finish school, you're doomed, right? Nope. Branson understood something that most smart people don't. Real success comes from taking action. He didn't waste years overanalyzing business models. He started small, launching a student magazine, then a record store, then Virgin Records. Eventually, that grew into a massive business empire. Both Zuckerberg and Branson prove one thing: having knowledge is great, but applying it is what separates the wealthy from the broke. Smart people often get stuck in the trap of overthinking, while action takers move ahead. Number 3, many intelligent people stay broke because they have conflicted beliefs about money. They grew up hearing things like, money is the root of all evil, rich people are greedy. As long as I love what I do, the money will come. And so they sabotage themselves without even realizing it. They choose careers based on passion instead of profit. They avoid talking about money because they think it's shallow or selfish. But guys, money is just a tool. It's neither good nor bad. It simply gives you options. If you want financial freedom, you have to stop seeing money as something you chase and start seeing it as something you manage strategically. Wealth isn't about luck, it's about mindset. Before we dive into the next point, I want to hear from you. Drop "I'm smart with money" in the comment section below. And if you're finding value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps the algorithm and it really supports the channel so I can keep bringing you more content like this. Let's get back to it. Another reason why smart people stay broke: they're too afraid to take risks. They're obsessed with certainty. They want to know for sure that something will work before they take action. But here's the reality: nothing in life is guaranteed. Starting a business, there's risk. Investing in the stock market, there's risk. Even keeping your money in a savings account is risky because inflation eats away at it. The biggest risk is playing it safe and staying in the same financial position for years. Wealthy people understand that calculated risk is necessary. They don't just sit on the sidelines waiting for the perfect moment. They take smart risks and adjust along the way. If you're always waiting for absolute certainty, you'll never move forward. Number 5. Smart people often think that getting a high-paying job is enough to secure wealth. They assume that if they just keep climbing the corporate ladder, everything will be fine. But here's the problem. A job is not wealth, it's income. And if your income is tied to your time, you will always have a ceiling. Real wealth comes from ownership. That means owning businesses, owning investments, and owning assets that pay you even when you're not working. If you're relying only on your salary, you're one paycheck away from financial disaster. Wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you own. Next up, smart people have a hard time delegating. They think, I'm smart, I should be able to handle everything myself. So instead of hiring an expert or outsourcing tasks, they try to do everything alone. But here's the problem. Wealth is built through leverage. The richest people in the world don't try to do everything themselves. They build teams, invest in experts, and focus on the big money-making moves while letting others handle the details. Trying to be a one-person show will keep you stuck. Smart people need to learn to leverage other people's time, skills, and resources. The 7th reason. A lot of smart people simply don't have financial discipline. They make good money but spend recklessly. They live paycheck to paycheck even when they don't have to. It doesn't matter how much you make. If you don't have the discipline to manage it, you'll stay broke. Wealth isn't just about making money. It's about keeping it and growing it. That means living below your means, investing your money instead of just saving it and avoiding lifestyle inflation. Guys, wealth isn't about luck. It's about habits. At the end of the day, guys, being smart is great. But intelligence alone won't make you rich. If you're always overthinking, avoiding risk, chasing status, or refusing to take action, you'll stay stuck no matter how smart you are. The people who build wealth aren't necessarily the smartest in the room. They're the ones who take consistent action, take calculated risks, and manage money strategically. So ask yourself, are you just learning about wealth or are you actually building it? If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And make sure to check out my other video here for more money tips and ways to take control of your finances. You won't want to miss it.